All right, Lily, let's just cut to the chase today. Everyone, and I mean everyone, at some point needs extra cash, right? Bills, unexpected expenses, or maybe you just want to treat yourself. So what are we talking about when we say fastest ways to earn extra income?
Oh, absolutely, Ruth. It's a universal struggle sometimes. When I think fastest, I'm thinking same day, same week kind of money. Not building a business for 6 months, but something you can pretty much start doing today or tomorrow and see results almost immediately. No long lead times, no massive investments.
Exactly. So let's kick it off with what I think is probably the quickest, most accessible thing for almost anyone selling stuff you already own. We're talking decluttering for dollars.
Yes, the amount of junk, and I say junk affectionately, that people have just sitting around gathering dust is astounding. Clothes they haven't worn in years, old electronics, books, furniture. You can list things on Facebook Marketplace, eBay, Poshmark for clothes, even local consignment shops. It's literally money sitting in your closet.
And the beauty is it requires zero upfront investment. You're just converting existing assets into cash. I mean, I recently cleared out an old gaming console I hadn't touched in years and made like $200 in an afternoon. That's real money.
That's fantastic. And the process is usually pretty straightforward. Take good photos, write an honest description, set a fair price, and boom. You'd be surprised what people are looking for. One person's trash, right?
Totally. Okay, moving beyond selling your own stuff, what's another really fast one that comes to mind? For me, it's got to be the gig economy.
Oh, the gig economy is king for fast cash. We're talking food delivery services like DoorDash or Uber Eats, ride sharing like Uber or Lyft. If you have a car and some free time, you can literally turn on the app and start earning within hours of getting approved. The payouts are often daily or weekly, which is huge when you need money quickly.
It's so flexible too. You don't have to commit to a 9 to 5. You can do it for an hour after your regular job or just on weekends. And some people swear by the flexibility to just hop on during peak hours and really maximize their earnings.
Exactly. And it's not just delivery or ride sharing. There are also task-based apps like TaskRabbit, where you can offer services like moving help, furniture assembly, yard work, or even just running errands. Someone needs a bookshelf put together, you can make $50 in an hour or two.
I've used TaskRabbit for some random stuff, and it's brilliant for both sides. For the person needing help, it's convenient. For the person doing the task, it's instant income. You just need to be reliable and good at what you say you can do.
Yeah, punctuality and a good attitude go a long way in getting those positive reviews, which then lead to more jobs. It builds up pretty quickly.
Okay, so we've got selling stuff, gig work. What about something that doesn't necessarily require a car or physical labor? Think more digital, more from your couch type of fast cash.
Ah, yes, the online world. Surveys are a classic for a reason. Sites like Swagbucks, Survey Junkie, or Opinion Outpost won't make you rich, but they offer quick payouts for sharing your opinions. You might earn a few dollars for 15 to 20 minutes of your time, and that can add up if you do a few throughout the day.
True. It's not going to pay your rent, but it's definitely fast cash in the sense that you get a direct payout or gift cards that are essentially cash. And you can do it while watching TV or waiting in line. It's super low effort.
And expanding on that, microtask sites like Amazon Mechanical Turk, or even things like transcription services or virtual assistant tasks on platforms like Fiverr or Upwork can also be quite quick. If you have specific skills like good typing speed for transcription or basic graphic design, you can pick up small, one-off projects that pay decent rates and often get paid fairly quickly after completion.
That's a great point. Leveraging skills you already have. Maybe you're great at proofreading or you know how to manage social media. You can put up a quick gig on Fiverr for something like, I will proofread your 500-word blog post in 24 hours for $20. People are always looking for those kinds of quick fixes.
Absolutely. It's about thinking, what can I do competently and quickly that someone else might not have the time or skill to do? Even something like data entry, if you're meticulous, can be a fast earner. The key is to be really clear about what you offer and deliver on time.
What about things that are a bit more localized, like within your neighborhood or community, but not necessarily through an app?
Oh, definitely. Think about services for busy people or pet owners. Pet sitting, dog walking, house sitting. People are always going out of town and need someone reliable. You can put up flyers in local coffee shops, post on neighborhood social media groups, or even just tell friends and family you're available.
Yeah, word of mouth is so powerful for those kinds of services. And if you love animals, it barely feels like work, right? Plus, it's usually paid up front or at least a deposit, so it's very fast cash.
Totally. And don't forget about tutoring. If you're proficient in a subject, math, English, a foreign language, even a musical instrument, offering tutoring services can bring in a really good hourly rate. High school and college students, or even younger kids, always need a little extra help. Again, local community centers, school bulletin boards, or online tutoring platforms can connect you.
That's brilliant. It leverages existing knowledge, which is arguably one of the fastest things to monetize. You don't have to learn a new skill, you just have to teach what you already know.
Exactly. And sometimes you just need a quick infusion of cash right now. In those situations, I'd even suggest looking into temporary staffing agencies. They often have administrative, event staff, or light industrial positions that might only last a day or a week, but they pay out pretty fast. It's not glamorous, but it's reliable.
That's a solid point, Lily. A lot of people forget about those, or even just day labor. If you're physically able, showing up at a construction site or landscaping company and asking if they need an extra hand for the day can sometimes land you same-day cash. It's old school, but it still works.
It absolutely does. It all comes down to being resourceful, right? And not being afraid to ask. One thing I'd stress with all these options, especially the more person-to-person ones, is safety. Always meet in public places, let someone know where you're going, and trust your gut. Better safe than sorry, even for a quick buck.
That's such an important caveat. Thank you for bringing that up. Safety first, always. Okay, so we've talked about a bunch of ways. What are some tips for maximizing these fast income streams? Because it's one thing to get some money, it's another to get more money faster.
Good question. For the gig economy stuff, definitely optimize your timing. Know when the peak hours are for food delivery or ride sharing in your area. Weekends, lunch rushes, dinner rushes, that's when demand is high and often surge pricing kicks in. For selling items, good photos are non-negotiable. Seriously, take them in good light, clean the item, show any flaws clearly to build trust.
And for online tasks or freelance gigs, I'd say responsiveness. If someone posts a job, be one of the first to reply and have a clear, concise message ready that highlights why you're the best person for that specific task. Don't just copy-paste a generic "I'm interested" message.
Yes, personalize it. And for anything customer-facing, whether it's dog walking or TaskRabbit, excellent communication is key. Update your clients, be polite, and always confirm details. It builds trust and repeat business, which is how you make fast money consistently.
Consistency also applies to showing up and doing the work well. If you say you'll deliver food, deliver it efficiently and politely. If you're building furniture, do it right. People remember good service, and that means more opportunities for fast cash down the line.
Absolutely. It's not just about the one-off payment, it's about building a reputation, even for short-term gigs. Also, don't be afraid to cross-post. If you're selling something, put it on Facebook Marketplace and Craigslist and maybe even a local neighborhood app. Maximize your visibility.
That's super smart. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. What about potential pitfalls or things to watch out for when you're looking for fast income, beyond the safety aspect we mentioned?
Good point. Scams, unfortunately, are out there. If something sounds too good to be true, it probably is. Be wary of anyone asking for upfront payments from you to start earning, or requests for personal financial info beyond what's absolutely necessary for payment processing. Always use secure payment methods, too.
And time management, I think, can be a pitfall for some. These fast income methods can be addictive, but you still need to balance them with your other responsibilities. It's easy to get burned out if you're trying to do a full-time job and then gig work for another 30 hours a week.
Totally. Set realistic goals for yourself. Maybe you need an extra $300 this month. Figure out which method or combination of methods will get you there without running yourself into the ground. It's about a quick fix, not a quick route to exhaustion.
Right, it's supplementary for the most part, not a full-time replacement for income, unless you're really committed to building a full-time gig career. For most listeners, it's about getting that little boost when they need it most.
Exactly. And finally, don't forget about taxes. Even if it's fast cash, it's still income. Keep good records of what you earn, especially from gig work, so you're not surprised come tax season. That's a pitfall people often overlook.
Oh, that's such a crucial, often forgotten piece of advice. Definitely keep track. So if someone is listening right now, feeling that pinch and thinking, I need money like yesterday, what's the one thing you'd tell them to do first?
I'd say open your closet and look under your bed. Seriously, start with selling things you no longer need. It's immediate, it declutters your space, and it puts cash in your hand without needing to sign up for anything new. It's the ultimate fastest way.
I'd second that. The low-hanging fruit is usually your own possessions. And then, once you've exhausted that, look to those flexible gig apps. They're designed for speed and convenience for both parties. There's really no excuse not to give it a try if you're in a pinch.
Absolutely. It's empowering to know you have options, you know? You don't have to just sit there stressing. You can take action. There's always a way to generate a little extra income if you're willing to put in a bit of effort and be resourceful.
That's such a great way to put it, Lily. It really is about empowering yourself. So for everyone out there looking for that quick boost, hopefully these ideas give you a solid starting point. Don't just think about it, go out there and make that extra cash. You've got this.